dentist accused of using dirty needles and exposing as many as 8,000 patients with deadly diseases will ever face criminal charges. But if any of Dr. Stein's patients do test positive for HIV or hepatitis, can they sue him for damages? Investigative reporter Heidi Hemmett is getting your questions answered.
Thanks for calling Colorado Health.
Calls are still pouring into the health department's hotline.
You're welcome to check back with us.
From some of the 8,000 patients who fear they may have been exposed to deadly diseases because their dentist, Dr. Stein, was using dirty needles. The health department says so far they have no confirmed cases of HIV or hepatitis. But who will pay the price if you do test positive?
Some people may have been exposed to HIV and won't know that for years.
Personal injury attorney Ethan McQuinn says all 8,000 of Stein's patients could file a lawsuit against him for emotional distress. And if you contract HIV or hepatitis, you should be entitled to more money. But because there are thousands of potential defendants and caps on how much money you can get for malpractice in Colorado, a lawsuit may not be worth it.
Most likely, it's not going to be enough money to compensate, realistically, the amount of people that have been affected.
McQuinn also says in order to win a lawsuit, you have to prove you were infected in Stein's office.
That could be something very difficult to prove.
And if Stein fell on hard economic times, which his rundown Denver home seems to suggest, it's possible he may not have insurance, especially since he hasn't been practicing dentistry in more than a year.
If the dentist let his insurance coverage lapse, then while claims can definitely be brought against the dentist personally, he may not have money to actually pay.
So in the end, Stein's patients may never get justice. Heidi Hemmett, Fox 31 Denver.
If you do decide to file a lawsuit, most attorneys don't require payment until you get paid. You have 2 years from the time you discover your injury to file a lawsuit.
One of Denver